Welcome in, everybody. Our third best of 3 of the day is underway. On the left-hand side will be Team Disciple. On the right is Team Dynouh. First time we're seeing them. I did see that Team Dynouh had a scrim before this because I did see that they were in a custom game before this series. So they did have a scrim, so they're coming in warmed up. I don't know about like Team Disciple or Team Hazu or Team Sven before their series, but I just saw on my friends list that they were in a scrim. So we'll go ahead and check out what we got here for Infernal Shrines. Sky Temple banned out by the Team Disciple, and Battlefield of Eternity banned up by Team Dynouh. And we have voice comms available for those two teams, so we'll be jumping into those throughout the series. But most importantly, everyone's favorite thing, Twitch Gamble is ready to go. Chromie ban on the right side, Lucio ban on the left. There is no meta madness, no baseline bans, no carryover bans in this tournament. So we'll be seeing straight up regular Heroes of the Storm. Chromie Hogger for Infernal Shrines. Makes a lot of sense, a lot of poke potential with the Chromie. Hogger has really good shrine control and clear. Tracer getting target banned early on. Lucio to be removed as well. And the amount of Malfurion today is bonkers. Bonkers being the word as well. We've seen a lot of Malfurion play. I mean, his kit baseline is just really good. He's got so much utility, so I don't blame the priority into it. It's just really funny to see like how much he's getting prioritized here in EU. As the Hanzo Dahaka will be your 1-2 pickup for Team Disciple. A lot of Dahaka today as well, but I mean, who can blame them? Dahaka's like one of the best solo laners. Even though he had that 1 second nerf on his level 1 and 16 talent for the, like he's got Ferocious Stalker, and then he has, he also has the Enhanced Agility, which was nerfed from 5 to 4 seconds on that duration buff. Which the Ferocious Stalker makes sense because it plays off of that same brush buff. Like it works the same way, so reducing them both down to 1 or down by 1 works out really well. Malfurion, Blaze, and Tyrael. Okay, not too bad. Doesn't really show much of the draft. Maybe there's going to be a Hammer ban. We did see Hammer for Team Hazu earlier today with the Tyrael, and it was so good. So unless they plan on taking the Hammer, I wonder, wow, okay, they're going to ban out Vala instead. Vala does work with the Tyrael as well, and maybe they're just focused on the Dynouh, but like, Dynouh and Cure, I'm sure between one of them, someone can play Sergeant Hammer pretty well. So we'll see. We'll see if that'll be the case here, but Team Hazu earlier today made that Sergeant Hammer Tyrael work beautifully. Very fun to watch. And the new slight Tyrael changes are nice to see as well, seeing him pop up more and more in these games. Johanna to be removed. Okay, don't want to deal with her Condemn, Bless Shield, Iron Skin, Sustainability, and such. So with the Hanzo Dahaka into the Tyrael Blaze Malfurion. Maybe they go into like an Anduin, Anduin and Nubrak potentially. Maybe like a Light Bomb, Burrow Charge. Gonna go Variant. I was wondering if we would consider a Variant like Shattering Throw. There's a decent amount of like shielding talents and stuff like that, and then just 1-2 punch of Variant Charge Taunt is really nice. Tyranda's going to follow that up, so I'd like to see this last pick be just some sort of just mage. Disciple could go into Orphea, which works for Infernal Shrines. It could be a Sylvanas as well, and you go into Mind Control level 10, and the single target damage is huge. You could just go into a mage, which works out really well for this objective phasing as well. Let's see what we got, though, on the right side. Medivh and Cassia. So it is going to be a hyper carry situation. Probably Cure on the Medivh and Dynouh on the Cassia, I'd assume. Last pick, though. I still want this to be a mage. I still think, like, some sort of, like Gul'dan is phenomenal here, actually. Gul'dan, I would love. Are you okay, bud? Gul'dan, like, Horrify control is great. Burst damage is good. Wave clear is huge. Kael'thas is a really good follow-up, or Jaina's really good for burst as well onto the Variant Charge Taunt. But I'm probably going to be wrong. That's Orphea in the end. Okay. It is going to be the Disciple Comfort in Orphea. Second Orphea of the day that Big Scary Duck has not seen. But there's your draft. There we go. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Let's get into the game. Big points on Dynouh. Big points on Team Dynouh. All right. Well, we saw them earlier today, but they're back in the Nexus. We've got Team Disciple on the left side with your Ubi Dahaka, Nagram, or Snaps on that variant. You've got Marinus, I think is the pronunciation on the Hanzo. I apologize. I'm still trying to learn it. We got Disciple on your Orphea, and Scorch will be the Tyrande. Right side of the map, first time we're seeing them today, and in this tournament, we've got Team Dynouh. Dynouh actually on the Medivh. We got a Cure Cassia, Copen Blaze, Captain Rex Malfurion, and Bad Benny will be your Tyrael. But most importantly, does the Tyrande first Sentinel hit? Does the Tyrande Sentinel hit? Scorch. First Sentinel hits onto Cure. First Sentinel will confirm collision. Variant is High King's Quest level 1. Is this about to be a Colossal Smash game? I don't think he's going to Twin Blades. But like Colossal Smash with the below 50% talent at level 7 is like really good. Or he honestly just... Oh, wait, Drag. Met by a root. Dynouh picks up a couple more stacks on his baseline quest. Portal set up by Medivh. Orphea gets a bit of damage into them as well. It is going to be auto start for Disciple. It's the standard build he likes to go into with the Ancestral Strength. You've got your Lunar Flare Tyrande. Q build Hanzo with the Target Practice. Enhanced Agility Dahaka and High King's Quest for the Varian. Charge strikes for the Cassia. Somewhere Covert Muffin's happy about that. We have a Portal Mastery Medivh, Emerald Dreams Malfurion, Justice for Tyrael, and Adrenaline Stimpack Blaze. Arcane Punisher for the bottom lane will be first. Disciple and Nagram work on this camp. Bad Benny will scout it out. Aldruin's might gets thrown in. Going to be going ahead and casting a barrier for himself. Bad Benny getting really low. Gets the Force of Will from Medivh. The Lunar Flare will go out. Bad Benny really low. Needs to back away. Copen steps up onto the point. Snaps is going to get a charge out as well. This is Bad Benny falling, but Snaps will be going down from that explosion. Bonk. Orphea trying to get more damage in. Now here's the big question. Did that Blaze kill count for High King's Quest? That is, did Varian have the tag? It did count for High King's Quest for takedowns. All right. We are a less than a quarter level away from finding out what our Varian level 4 is going to be. Please be Colossal Smash. Come on. Nah, it's Taunt. I expected Taunt, but a man can dream. A man can hope and dream for a Colossal Smash game. But still, the Taunt is still bonkers good here. Bonkers, once again. Here's the Arcane Punisher up in 30 seconds. Sentinel from Tyrande scouting out. We'll see Cure on this camp. The assumption is the enemy's on this right side, but as we start counting members on the map, no one's there. So this might be Bruiser Camp foregone. A little bit of missed experience there from the side of Team Dynouh. It's not like, oh my god, the game's over, you didn't get that camp. But that is some experience that Team Disciple will have over the enemy. Slight, but some. Orphea working on bottom lane wave. They also do have the 2-kill advantage. Dahaka in top lane. Enhanced agility on 2 stacks currently, so 124%. Looks for a drag. Doesn't find anything into Copen. Gonna look to push up this wave into top lane for it. Doesn't look like that actually at all. Never mind. Just kidding. It was a prank. Dahaka will be scouted out by Cure Cassia. 17 baseline stacks for your Medivh, by the way, of the 40. As Orphea and friends chomp their way through this objective. Varian charging around the Lunar Flare lands onto Cassie, but the Force of Will denies some of the damage. Orphea coming in with a little Dread Poke. A Jet Propulsion from Blaze finds Ubi. Another charge from Varian. Snaps Nagram trying to back away. The portal set up by Medivh, but no one jumps through that. It is going to be Raven Familiar level 4. The Raven Familiar joins your allies every time they portal. I heard a taunt! And Varian gets taken down. But yeah, Raven Familiar. The Raven will dive in an ally next base attacks against hero within 5 seconds, dealing 150 damage and slowing them by 30% for 2.5 seconds. Objective phase 39. Hanzo gonna be taken down by the Cassia. No, gets a quick heal from the Tyrande. Dahaka flanks in. Brushstock is active. Dark Swarm active, sorry. Fishes for a drag, doesn't find anything. Has a Feeding Frenzy 7. Might try and grab Dynouh here. Lunar Flare doesn't connect. And Dynouh has that movement speed buff from Tyrael, who did go into Stalwart Angel at level 4. No Reciprocate. Gain 25 armor while Druid's Might is active in 3 seconds afterwards. Level 7, though, the Swift Retribution is still going to be picked up. Smite grants 20% more movement speed and also grants 25% attack speed for 2 seconds. Good to buff up the Cassia attack speed and such. As well as the movement speed for allies. That's going to be a jump onto Bad Benny. The entire forefront gate gets taken down. Medivh looks to chase in. 28 stacks for Dynouh. As Dahaka in top lane works on a wave. We've got Blaze doing the same thing in mid. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers as 10 talent tiers almost here on both sides. A charge, but no taunt onto Cure. It is off a cooldown. Just looking to pressure the Cassie out of lane. Disciple Orphea gets the channel just to the left-hand side on that camp. Looking to step in here. No heroics. Shadow Wolt's in. Focusing on the Captain Rex. Backbiter level 4 gives the immediate dash backwards. And Raven Familiar. As Dahaka did Brushstock into bottom, I believe. Yeah, he just used Brushstock, so that cooldown will be taking place currently. Impaler can't push up into mid lane. 10 talent tier will be almost simultaneous for these two teams. As we do have, whoa, that Twitch prediction is bonkers nice. God, I gotta stop saying bonkers today. I don't know why I'm stuck on the word, but it's a crutch word today. I don't know why. We've got your Bunker, Judgment, Valkyrie, Leyline Seal, Tranquility as well from Malfurion. Judgment from the Tyrael, Valkyrie from the Cassia, onto this Tyrande who activates the Starfall. The Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo, fired near the mid lane keep, will connect onto the back line, but still, Team Dynouh running at Team Disciple. The isolation lands on the Tyrael. The Tranquility from Malfurion will be active, and he does go down. And now Bad Benny trying to jump to the side. Is there a kill on Cure? He's going to double back through the portal, try and get a kill onto Cassia. The jump propulsion from Blaze misses, but he may be able to take down Disciple. Tyrael falls on the right side of the engagement. Dahaka. Oh, Dynouh. Dynouh has full stacks. Never mind. Okay. Dynouh has full stacks. I was thinking they might reset his stackage right there in that 1v1, but no. Not the case in this situation. Huge damage onto the top lane fort, though, coming out from Team Dynouh's camp pushed up earlier on. Dahaka will save the fort, but it's going to be very low, I do believe. Mortar Punisher will be the next Punisher. I didn't look at when the last one went down, but we got to be getting close to the announcement of our second Punisher of the game. And we haven't heard from them yet in the tournament, so let's go ahead and jump into Team Cure comms. Or sorry, Team Dynouh.
They are. Can we run on this?
Yeah.
The rotation. I didn't see where they went.
They almost have 13 have top splitting.
They're split.
You are Orphea here? Wait, she might be fishing. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Don't let her Q you.
Attack the arrow. Pump it.
I'm Lille. One here, Tyrande maybe?
I can't root the
That's
barrier.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, we need a cat. We need a
Malfred.
Macring air.
Tyrande is in. Tyrande.
We can't mark for now.
I can't help anyone.
I've potted soon on Tyrande maybe. Now?
Yeah.
Benny?
Click.
I don't have anything.
Right side.
Oh my god.
They're 13
slow.
now. I'm doing one on bot wave.
Okay.
Top
Blood
wave
is
needs
also
help.
bleeding. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going towards top.
Right
They're
top.
gonna get the lead.
And they didn't start yet. Yeah.
I'm hitting.
I'm pushing in mid.
Yeah, we have to go now. Do they have dig?
Good.
Yeah.
I have 20 on the.
It's gone out.
I don't think he has dig.
Just pushing in mid real quick.
Giving vision. They're in here.
I'm blocking left side.
I got some here.
There. He has mark on him. I'm
Fine.
gonna need help.
Oh, Orphea now. Left side.
Wait.
Good.
Oh, wait.
Bad.
I have root.
Just get out.
Shield now.
Get him out.
They have portals.
No.
You're very
They're in this one.
Where?
I have shield again if you wanna go.
I don't.
Anyone?
Oh, but
They
they're
have 38.
They're healing too much.
Ah, it's a bit shield.
Well, we heard a little bit from Team Dynouh right there. They really, the thirst is real for Scorch. They really wanted to try and take down that Tyrande, but someone can put some yakety sax music to that Tyrande escaping. Beautifully done. As this is looking like it will be mid lane fort falling to the hands of Team Disciple. And the Punisher. Blaze and Dahaka in top lane still having a little back and forth. Take a look over here. Dahaka does land the drag, trying to pull Blaze out of his ignited oil slick for that sustainability. Varian rotating up. Dahaka trying to sustain this, and they're going to dive under tower shots. Varian has a charge, forces up the bunker from Blaze. Varian getting low from tower shots, reducing his armor as well. Sentinel thrown down, sees the cure rotation, and Team Disciple back off. Alright, so Sonic Arrow to get vision. We'll scatter to check the corridor as well, or at least to try and poke at the enemy. By the way, Hanzo's still working on that level 1. No judgment to the player, but what do we got missing here? We need 1 hit on Malfurion. We do have the Piercing Arrow level 7 was picked up. We've got Elongated Tongue. You've also got your Celestial Attunement for Tyrande. Banner of Stormwind for Varian, so going to be going for the 25% buff for 12 seconds, yep. There's Sentinel going out just to try and get vision of Bad Benny, or at least anything in that direction. No objective announcement yet, but wait a minute. Dahaka in top lane, then Varian as well. Blaze gets the jet propulsion to the side. Dahaka to see if a drag. He's got the elongated drag taunt. Blaze might be dead. Bunker is available. Will he? Oh, he gets hit with an isolation. No shattering throw, level 13. He did go into Juggernaut for the extra charge ability. Every 4 seconds can deal 4% damage. Blaze is, in my opinion, dead. Meanwhile, though, the enemy team did rotate up. Allies rotating in as well for Team Disciple. 16 on both sides. A charge, a taunt onto Cure, Disciple flank, invasive miasma activation. Judgment from the Tyrael, Cassia, Valkyrie as well. Cure so very low. Hanzo does finish out his level 1 onto that Malfurion. Disciple trying to step up here, but he's taking a lot of damage. The root and the fend. The chomp is not enough, and Orphea does go down. I saw a leyline seal out as well. Portal set up by Medivh. Bad Benny jumps through it immediately. A charge. A taunt onto the Medivh. No, that's the Cassia. Dahaka was pushing a wave, I believe, in mid lane onto the Keyfront Gate as our next Punisher is available here in the bottom lane. Alright, so Blaze manages mid. We've got everyone on the right side of Team Dynouh back. Disciple Orphea will be back up in about 5. So it is an offset fight, favoring the side of Team Dynouh. Varian and Dahaka immediately go for Cure, who gets a Force of Will. The Dragon's Arrow will not connect. Cure a little bit low. The Valkyrie comes through as well. That's a good judgment from Tyrael onto the Tyrande to try and lay out some of her damage. Ubi is going to be activating Dark Swarm, goes for a drag and gets taken down by Medivh. Scorch on the right side, chased by Bad Benny. And they may finally get this Tyrande kill that they've been looking for. Meanwhile, Hanzo and Orphea get a couple more skeletal defenders, but I don't think this will be objective phase over to the side of Team Disciple. Charge, taunt. Stormbow does hit onto Cure. It's a Force of Will. DeGrom trying to dash to an ally, but now they are taken down. And Orphea gets a few more skeletal defenders, and that's that. It does feel like things are slipping away on the side of Team Disciple in this post-16 era of map number 1 in our third best 3 of the day. Yo, Be Crazy, thank you so very much for that, bud. Chat's been super chill today. Glad you're all enjoying the games. It's been a very cozy day. Alright, I believe Tyrael got the top lane fort. Bottom lane fort still sustained around 600 HP. 798. I was so close. Alright. Punisher goes over to Team Dynouh. I think this is their first Punisher of the game. I believe the first two did go over to the side of Team Disciple. On big casting days like this, I really don't mind, because then I just focus on the games. That's a great Valkyrie coming in, and Cassia will set up the kill onto Hanzo for Medivh. Bad Benny low. Tower shots won't be enough to take him down. Meanwhile, Varian and Orphea dive onto Cure. Can they take down the Amazon? They will. Punisher's still doing Punisher things in bottom lane. Leyline seal from Dynouh goes out, and Dynouh gets a Force of Will. The Jet Propulsion, is it enough? No. Drag from Dahaka finds Bad Benny, pulled into the enemy. The Invasive Miasma goes through as well, and a triple kill will be picked up by the squad of Team Disciple, as they will lose their keep front gate and maybe some damage onto the keep, but they should still save the major structure. Level 20 is here. We do have the Monster Within. Eternal Feast grants 1 chaos each time it hits a hero, while Eternal Feed is active for 5 seconds afterwards. Orphea's basic abilities recharge 150% faster. You got the Shooting Star for the Tyrande, looking at a Bullseye for Hanzo, Glory to the Alliance for Varian, and Contagion Dahaka. Leyline Seal upgrade with Medivh cheats. You've got the Lunar Shower. Cassia holding level 20. Maybe she goes Imprisoning Light, which is actually a really good upgrade. Angel of Justice for Tyrael and Fortified Bunker. Imprisoning Light is actually really, really good. But, like, Titan's Revenge and Rockstopper often get picked up. We'll see what Cure... Oh, no, Imprisoning Light. Cool, we can tell you what the talent does. Upon impaling an enemy hero, they are blinded for 5 seconds, and Cassia's Valkyrie creates a wave of light that deals 439 damage to nearby enemies. This wave silences and roots them for 3 seconds. Huge. Mortar Punisher for the top lane coming up next. Could be a game-winning moment. Dahaka looks to push up a wave. Top lane keep front gate on the left side is fully full and healthy. Leyline Seal from Medivh finds 3. And Blaze goes through a bunker and might be dead. Dragon's Arrow does not find purchase. The bunker from Blaze will be summoned as well. Him and Tyrael jump inside, as the top lane fort did go down during this little scuffle. Paler poke here and there. Blaze working on this bottom left camp. I guess you call it mid-left realistically, but Copen grabs that. Ooh. Tense in this map. Well, we should have the objective announcement in a second or two. Punisher did go down a bit ago. Sentinel from Tyrande will just head onto the Blaze as he was leaving that camp. He's going to double back, and yeah, he's going to immediately just go grab that. Dahaka pushes a wave up into top really quick. There is a big rotation onto him. We'll see if Ubi is able to make it out of here in time. We know where the... Oh, no. Oh, no. I think he's dead. Judgment from Tyrael avoided by our Burrow. Lurker Strain bops them back. Varian steps up as well. Charge, taunt into the Cassia. Pressure is applied to hers. Dahaka meanders away. Dragon's Arrow lands. The Valkyrie comes out from Cassia. Missing anyone. The Eternal Feast from Orphea is going to get a few ticks here and there. Another portal set up by Medivh to allow them to back away. There's a big root. The heals from Tyrande are really good as she continues to auto-attack out. Looks like they're focusing onto this camp to steal it away. And the objective phase, as I mentioned, is really close. Camp in bottom lane with the Impaler, or sorry, with the Catapult. Pushing up near that keep that did have the gate taken down by the last Punisher, but seems like Team Disciple, they might want to try and win off of this objective. Another Sentinel going out from Tyrande, gets vision on Bakir and friends around. Varian set up on a low side of the lane, just to maybe jump into the back line for a charge taunt. Backs away from Tira, who's stepping up into the bush. Don't know. Oh, there's a charge. No taunt activation. Dahaka did brush talk in. Lunar Flare lands. Cure will get taken down by Hanzo. Now Medivh portaling into the enemy. Raven Familiar level 4 for some damage and mobility denial onto the enemy. Varian charges in once again. Taunt just now coming off a cooldown, but I think the call is to go for objective. Maybe someone goes and deals with bottom lane. It looks like Dahaka is going to speed his way to bottom as he's completely done with his level 1. We've got High King's Quest done. Your Stormbow for Hanzo, the target practice finished out. 17 stacks for Tyrande, which is just damage scaling. The big thing is the passive increase Lunar Flare's range by 30%. Medivh stacks are done. Actually, no questing talents on the right side at all. Dahaka did lose 1 Feeding Frenzy stack, so he's got 1.25 second cooldown per auto. And taking a look and seeing, Brushstock is 25 seconds from cooldown, so he is going to macro, I think. Is he just going to manage mid? No, he's rotating into top. They're going to commit to try and end. Punisher jumps over. The Force of Will from Medivh denies a lot of damage on the Tyrael as he used the Endurance to back away. Varian charges onto the keep. Leyline Seal from Medivh, trying to get the Medivh cheats angling. Does not find any enemies. Banner eating a few of those tower shots. Punisher mostly working on the enemies, and keep will be confirmed, but I think Team Disciple back away and play this map safely. Nicely done. So while the Punisher is cleared away, the members of Team Disciple back off for a left side camp. Clear out the bottom lane wave with a quick little chomp as well for Morphia. Alright, so Punisher went down around 21 minutes in game time, so we're probably like close to 24 minutes for our next one. Somewhere in that ballpark. Frozen Punisher will be in the bottom lane next. Right side keep front gate's a lot healthier than left side, so if this is picked up by Team Dynouh, they might be able to find victory through map 1 of our third best of 3 of the day. Okay. It's just a waiting game. 11-9 in kills, 23-22. Varian with Dahaka on the right side. Maybe Copen? No, they're going to just back away. I don't think the angle was very good. Bad Benny scouted by a Sentinel. Can Varian find purchase into Copen? There is going to be a drag. Tyrael, I think. Did he use Judgment? No, he's still got off cooldown. Eternal Feast for Morphia will activate. Doesn't get many ticks onto the enemy. Even on the right side, getting some vision of this potential flank. Varian charging in. The isolation from Dahaka spreading to a few enemies. The elongated tongue gets the pole, but the Leyline Seal denies any more CC. Meanwhile, Varian trying to flank in once again, trying to capitalize and crash in as the Judgment from Tyrael does find Scorch. The body blocking, or the holy ground blocking is very good. The imprisoning light from Kier will come through, and the camp is going to be invaded once again. Dahaka heads to bottom. We're probably a minute away from the objective, which should time out with Tyrande perfectly. And now Team Disciple, they're turtled up waiting for the camp to be grabbed, and they'll clear that out at the keep front gate. Oh, maybe some pressure into bottom lane, but they don't have a wave or anything. Okay, now. Dahaka Hearth out of bottom. He'll be able to just jump back over here. And there's the objective announcement. Top lane wave is crashing in. 3 catapults are here. Tyrande will be almost... She'll respawn like a second or two before the objective is ready for contest. Now Furion resetting for full mana as well. All right. Another Sentinel just to scout out as Tyrande's moving into the map. Nothing to really be seen. We do have a wave crashing up onto the keep front gate. Let's pull away the talents here. We're entering the 24th minute into this map. Blaze starting out objective. Tyrael delaying things out with that holy ground. Dahaka not showing. He is near the top lane. Micah, oh no, he's going to brush talk in, but there's a root immediately. Burrows, Leyline Seal, Eternal Feast. There's a Judgment from the Tyrael as well. Onto the Tyrande. Dragon's Arrow finds a couple enemies. Valkyrie pulls in one. I believe that was onto the very end. We do have Cure a little bit low, getting chased and gets taken down by Disciple. The drag onto Dynouh is good as well. Disciple popping off here with the double kills. They're going to chase onto Malfurion. And Tyrael actually goes down the bottom left. We did not get to see that one, but it is going to be Punisher picked up by the side of Team Disciple as they want more, and they will not find Captain Rex with that drag, but the Sentinel continues to provide vision. A route to zone. Captain Rex delaying out the inevitable, and they will get taken down. No Finland as Blaze is still up, and he's going to be like, all right, team, I'm just going to head in through top lane. I'll win the game for us. Sidestep the keep through mid. Or from through bottom. Eternal Feast gets the hit on the core, but that is going to get that activation of the level 20 monster within for the recharging abilities faster for more burst. And Blaze, he's going to get that much value as the core falls. GG, well played. Team Disciple take map number 1 up against Team Dynouh. You didn't expect that? No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Just like how no one expects you all to use your Prime Gaming here at twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming, and you can get ad-free viewing, amazing emotes, you support the good boy that's Bandit, and you help us push our sub goal up for the September Baja Ross. We are currently 20 subs away if you're feeling generous, if you'd like to help us achieve that goal, if you'd like to support the channel and help us sustain full-time streaming. Every little bit helps us out as this is our job. Thank you, Be Crazy, for the redemption. If I forget, please remind me for the pets after this game. But of course, we can always tell Bandit that he's the most perfect boy. Yeah, you can boy. Alrighty, everybody. We are here ready to rock, roll, and blast off into map number 2 in our third best of 3 of the day. We got Team Disciple up in this series. They will have first pick priority as Team Dynouh has opted in for map pick priority of Dragonshire. There's something they would like to employ here. We're going to find out what that's going to be, but most importantly, we got to get our Twitch prediction going, and we got to see Cav bust on stream.
I'm about to bust.
Lucio will be banned away. For those that may have missed it, no Meta Madness in this draft, so we are going to be having Lucio available, variants available as well, repeated heroes, but Lucio will not be pickable on Dragonshire as he's banned away here. Now, Dragonshire, this is the one map where we see Zagara priority. Dahaka is going to get target banned. Okay. Zagara priority on this in this map is often very high. Rexar has phenomenal sustain in the solo. Yrel is really good in that solo lane. Leoric is often picked up there as well. First, okay, let me take a look at these. Okay, Moodier. There you go, bud. Okay, those have been added. Let's see, what do we got? Lucio, Tracer target banned, Dahaka, and Chromie will be removed as well. You might have to F5 your stream. You might have to F5 the stream, but you won't get ads or anything like that. Pre-rolls off for 57 minutes. Ads are off for 47 minutes. For anyone that may have gotten ads during the last game, I do apologize. Twitch did sneak those in just because the timing of everything didn't work out, so I do apologize if you got some ads during the last game. But we should be well ahead of the ad blockage for the rest of today, so long as we don't get a 48-minute game coming up. Hanzo, first pick on the left side for Dragonshire for Team Disciple. Gonna see a Rhaegar and Johanna, so a very simple start. Nothing really big out of those two characters. It doesn't show much. Now, there could be a consideration for another Varian. The Shattering Throw at level 13 is really nice, but also, like, Warbringer level 10 and Juggernaut at level 13 is really, really good. Yep, I can see it, Ninja. Look, it's working for me. It's working for me. Enjoy, Moodier. Hogger, Malfuri, and Hanzo. I'm not saying it's a Cho'Gall, but the pieces of the puzzle are there, okay? I'm not saying it's Cho'Gall, but you know, Hanzo, Hogger, Malfurion is doable. It's very doable. Ban-wise on the right, what will we get rid of, though? Did they get rid of that Varian? Oh, Tyrael, okay. They don't want to be the ones to deal with Tyrael. Tyrael and Hammer could have been picked up for the bottom lane as well. Is this going to be a Zagara ban? Unless Team Disciple want the Zagara, there's a possibility. Hi, Kaimo. What's up, bud? I've already talked about Taco Bell twice today. You are in time to get some Twitch predictions in, by the way, buds. Sylvanas will be removed. Okay. So, as I mentioned, Zagara's still up. Rexar is still up for solo lane. Hogger in the solo is not too bad. Maybe Leoric into the Hogger just to force him to spin away constantly. Hogger has really good wave clear. The slow is really good as well. I think actually Leoric would be phenomenal for the solo lane matchup. They're going to go for Urel with Lunara as well. Okay. That's a good use of it, Moodier. I like that a lot. That was nicely done. Every comp is a Shogo comp unless you're cowards, which these teams are. They're gonna go for a Diablo. Okay, Genji to pick up with this as well? No, because Genji struggles into Lunara damage over time, I think. I think you want, like, maybe Gul'dan? I actually like the Gul'dan a lot. Malthael will be grabbed. So now, is it like a 1-1-3? Like, Hogger top, Malthael mid, and then Malthael can, like, flex out a lane? And then Hanzo, Malfurion, Diablo for bottom, with the Malthael rotating as needed, or even into Hogger. I actually like that a lot. That actually works out pretty good. Last pick on the right side. I don't know. I really don't know here. Man, Big Scary Duck is missing out today. Big Scary Duck is missing out. Well, let's get into it, everyone. We'll see if Team Disciple can shut down Team Dynouh, or if Team Dynouh will take us to a map number 3. This is not the last best of 3, by the way. We still have one more best of 3 coming up after this. A lot of good games today. Malthael's pretty popular today, too. I agree, Balls. Yep, I agree. Cheers, everyone. We got ourselves a nice cup of tea. I think I'll get a cup of green tea after this. I've got some nice tropical tea that does not have as much caffeine in it. If I have a 4th cup of tea, I think I'll be like bouncing off the walls during D&D. All right, the Twitch Gamble is going. We've got odds already out the gate, but we'll see what's going to happen. Turbo, you're just in time for map 2 of our 3rd best of 3 of the day, and we're here looking at Team Dynouh trying to take us to a map number 3 with a Cure Lunara, Bad Benny Johanna, Copen playing Urel, Dynouh on the Orphea, and Captain Rex will be your Rhaegar. For those that may have missed it, Disciple played Orphea last game, and Disciple does play a really good Orphea. I wouldn't say one-trick pony, but definitely, like, really good at the character. Team Disciple, by the way, we have a Scorch Malfurion, Disciple Hogger, Snaps or Nagram on the Diablo, Ubi playing the Malthael, and Marinus, I think is how you say their name, on the Hanzo. Disciple Hogger low, able to back away with a little bounce right there. Lunara damage is pretty decent. We'll leave the vision on her so that way you can see her marks onto enemy heroes. We'll talk about some level 1s in a moment as the team fight still breaks out in mid lane. The root from Malfurion is good onto the Johanna. A Fire Stomp from Diablo wakes her up as Diablo gets a Shadow Charge onto Copen. The damage over time from Lunara is not enough to take down Malthael. So very close to getting that kill onto Ubi, who will be able to get the well tap and rotate into top lane. But we do have Fear the Reaper for Malthael, as well as Simple Geometry on the prowl for Hogger, Devil's Due Diablo, and Emerald Dreams Malfurion. Laws of Hope Johanna. For our Laws of Hope enjoyers in chat. There's like 2 of you, I think. Anyways, we're Stark to gamble against Laws of Hope. We've got a Sentinel Wisp Lunara, Dauntless Urel. Nagram in top lane does go down to a 4-member dive into this Diablo, and First Blood picked up by Team Dynouh. Ancestral Strength for the Orphea, excuse me, and Feral Heart on the Rhaegar. Beer, potato chips, Hots, and Bandit. What a Saturday to be. It's a great. Now here's the big question: what kind of chips? Like some generic like salted potato chips, or maybe some Munchos, which are basically the same thing, but they're fried more or something. I forget. Anyways, enjoy your snacks. A beer sounds good, but it's 11 a.m. Rhaegar putting some pressure onto Disciple right now. Able to get the Hog Wild to back away. We do have Malthael camp in top lane pushed up. Enemy side camp from Team Dynouh. Working into this lane as well. Malthael dipping, diving, dodging around. Level 4s are coming through, and we do have that Sacrificial Soul. Cure, so very low, almost taken down. Is taken down by the Hogger. A staggering blow lands onto Bad Benny. Salted potato chips, nice. Dynouh, Orphea, almost gets taken. Wait, Diablo with Nagrom. Why are you all the way in Africa? Hey, Africa. That was a very interesting dive from Nagrom right there. It's 20 in Europe. Yeah. You guys are 9 hours ahead of me. At least Central is. Lunara trying to go for the channel. Avenging Wrath in. So, are you saying because it's 20 CEST, it's viable to go grab a beverage? 10 regeneration globes about to be picked up by the Johanna, so she'll be having 25% of her total HP over 5 seconds healed. Since it increases every 10 globes. Yeah, that Yellow forgot the enemy gates are one way. Yeah, there you go. Wait, Auger bounce is beautiful. Disciple gets like such a killer angle right there. Malthael and Diablo fighting up against Yrel and Orphea, but there's a few enemies also rotating up. Cure and Marinas will be trading blows. It's like Marinas, but slightly pronounced different. Like a marina that you head to put your boat in. I believe it's like Marinas. Anyways, we'll check it after this game. Rhaegar able to back away on the right side. Condemned from Johanna pulls into Subdue. Was picked up with the Sins Exposed level 7. You're already sold on Taco Bell? Well, if I have a beer, then I'm not driving anywhere, so that's my rule. Also, it's 11 a.m. It's a bit early. It's a little early for me. I don't want to show up to D&D as Dirk. That's Chess's job. Still no Dragonite grabbed here in our second map and our third best of 3 of the day. Waiting for 10 talents here to pop up on both sides. Let's cycle through the other numbers, everybody, and get an idea what the damage, heal, and experience looks like so far. I refuse to order food nowadays, like takeout, or like delivery. Diablo uses the, nicely done by the way, uses the last bit of health on that Siege Giant to be able to Shadow Charge to safety. And Moonshrine currently held by the side of Team Dynouh. Sunshrine as well. Rhaegar lunges in, but Hanzo gets the natural agility over the wall. Malthael will have the Sunshrine. Hanzo has the Moonshine almost. Orphea. Dynouh getting a little bit low. Was trying to put some pressure onto Snaps. Nagrom, the Diablo. As Hogger spins to the left-hand side to safety. The root onto Rhaegar. Is it good enough to find a kill? Malthael can't get the last little bit of damage, or can he? He's getting low. And Malthael does go down. Team Dynouh picking up their third kill. Bad Benny getting hit with a Shadow Charge. Will be traded. And that is going to be able to get Diablo to level 10. The Tranquility from Malfurion is a little too late. And Diablo didn't have souls to buy back in. The Tranquility trying to help out. The Eternal Feet will take down Hanzo. Scourge Falls, the shot. Wait, no, yeah, Scourge Falls. Shockwave from the Hogger trying to trade into the Rhaegar. But I believe Hogger has bounced his last bounce. Bonk. Bonk. No Finland, as Ubi has already respawned. So I'm sorry for the Finland enjoyers. Sunshrine is still being... Oh, wait, Diablo comes in with the Shadow Charge. Overpower Copen. You got a way to get out of this. Ardent Defender is available, and Copen doesn't press the button. I would have panic pressed that button 6 times already. Good job, Copen. I would have just been like, oh god, I'm dying. I'm waiting to see who gets the Dragonite so we can jump into the comms, but maybe I just jump into some random comms at some point here. Eternal feed onto this Diablo. The Dragon's Arrow doesn't create the space for him to back away. The Malfurion heals are good. The Yrel jumps in. A staggering blow from Hogger. He gets a bounce to safety. Tranquility from Malfurion. Scorch is getting low. The Dragonite goes over to the side of Team Disciple. Scorch will fall. And where does this Dragonite go? What does it do? Copen gets the Avenging Wrath over the wall into the Divine Steed insta-mount with the Hand of Freedom because those are balanced talents for a character to have. Still Dragonite. Looks like it had a Savage Charge onto Orphea, pushing her into the mid lane fort. All right, let's listen to Team Disciple here. They got the objective.
Lara is also top. On good bot wave.
We need to get 13. They have 13.
I will EQ. You have D? EQ?
Orfeo me.
I don't have D.
Yeah, coming.
It's fightable, it's fightable.
Only Q though, only Q.
Ah. Fuck.
No Q off there.
No flash.
Try to run.
What's dead?
My bad here.
Whoops, we totally didn't jump in those comms. That was just me doing my impersonations of different accents. Youch. That's unfortunate. They get the Dragonite and don't really get much. Team Disciple unable to find any sort of value here as they go in for another fight in mid, and it's not going to work out. The Dragon's Arrow into Shockwave is massive. The spin from Hogger. Can they find some kills? Oh my god! That would have been such an insane clip right there. That would have been so good. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the case, as Kier is going to get a heal from Rhaegar and then Hearthad. Okay. Heroic-wise, I don't think we went through these, so let's go ahead and talk about the heroics. We do have your Last Rites, Malfield, Dragon's Arrow, Shockwave, into the Apocalypse, as well as the Tranquility from Malfurion. Leaping Strike to Lunar, you got your Blessed Shield, Johanna, Eternal Feast, Ardent Defender, and Ancestor Healing. By the way, Johanna does have...
Denied.
Indeed. Johanna has 20 Regeneration Globes. So she has got 30% of her health healed over 5 seconds. As that'll be 30% of 4,300 or 4,731. God.
Another chance to prove yourself worthy. Do not squander it.
Shadow Charge, the Avenging Wrath goes in, Righteous Hammer, the Root zones a little bit, the Blessed Shield is good, the Healing Denial comes through, Hogger with a bounce through, the Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo fired from literally bottom lane as you look at your minimap, and now Malfield gets taken down. This is looking like it's all Team Dynouh. I mean, it's literally 16 to 2 in kills, 16 to 15 in levels, nearly a 2-level lead. And I think Team Dynouh are going to start just opening up the map. And I know we just jumped into comms, but I want to do it again, and I want to hear from Team Dynouh so we can get an idea of what their macro ideas are going to be.
Red team has
I think it's chilling, but... Okay, keep holding top.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
10 on
Please
plus.
come out wave.
I'm showing top now.
Think take a bit Lara. Drake.
You want? Okay.
No.
Diablo mid.
And then push mid with the Drake and we just smoke us free.
I like it. They keep running down. Very split.
If I see Hanzo, I go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going for you guys, I think.
That's fine.
They're just one on me.
I'm playing this bush. They saw me
There's
though.
2 on me, 2 on me.
On this side, you should play more aggressive. I have a lot of damage for Diablo. He dies as well.
Diablo has-
Anyone gonna dies.
Okay. Now Diablo.
Slow.
Minus armor on him.
Minus Sea Lime.
I queued out. I don't have time anymore.
I don't have cleanse for Copa.
Get Diablo Q still.
Yeah. Gonna Q.
That damage here.
Ancestral goes off.
Hogger here.
Okay.
Heal in one.
Malte.
Next.
You should get out if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong now.
Out of that.
We have
They're gonna get the 4.
Diablo will QEQ, we cannot solve.
Yeah. I have one cleanse, but...
Hard in 1 minute.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Our ease is up, they might play that.
Yeah, they're gonna...
3v3.
I will look from here.
Where do you wanna go?
I will look from here, yeah.
I think you can. Yeah, stay in that push. Yeah, that's good.
Hey,
Yeah,
yes.
yes. Yeah.
No cleanses.
Go, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe we're alive.
kill.
Yes, so...
He's rezzing.
No, it's still big.
Yes, cleanse.
Oh, good idea to take down the Diablo. They reset his souls. Oh, you're good, Mel. No worries. You just have to anticipate a 20-second delay and know in the future to trigger the alerts 20 seconds earlier, obviously. Bye-bye, Urel. Our last rites takes her down. The lightning, but no! No! My God, the humanity!
The shrines awaken once
Good thing we jumped out of those comms.
more. Wield the Dragon Knight's
Oh my God, dude! The quadra kill from Team Disciple as they layer CC after CC. Johanna, the lone defender, will reset. Malthael grabbing camp in the bottom lane. Siege Giants pushing up. This is keep, but is it core? I don't think so. Shadow charge. Root from Malfurion forces out the Iron Skin. Diablo has to back off from keep shots. Objective phase is here. Malthael grabs the Moon Shrine. Will he go for Sun Shrine and then Objective Channel? It's a long rotation for Malthael as the keep does go down and the call is to disengage. But a win condition set up through bottom with consistent catapult pressure and camps. It's looking pretty good for Team Disciple. That was such an insane combo. I hope someone clips that. Ubi heads to top lane. Level 20 is here. Hellgate, Diablo, Bullseye, Hanzo, Lunar Shower, Malfurion. You've got your no control Hogger and Malthael. What is he going into?
The red team's core is in peril.
Fight maybe breaking out on top. Hogger working on left side camp. Malthael's actually going to go for the final curtain. Deathshroud leaves a trail in its wake for 4 seconds, applying Reaper Mark to enemies in the area. Orphea pokes. Bottom lane wave pushing up. Denying the backs, I mean, slowly wins out the game, but yeah, you can even see Team Dynouh, they're playing it safe. They don't have their 20s. Johanna is delaying out objective. Looks like Hanzo may go for Dragonite Channel. No, they're going to try and invade the camp. As the catapult has arrived at this core through bottom lane. I was waiting to see if Diablo's going to have a Shadow Charge. Scorch? Who's going for the objective? Malthael? Okay. Malthael channels. Where are we heading with this? We're 15 minutes into the map. Flesh Shield from Johanna into the Hanzo gets a cleanse. There's a Avenging Wrath, a Dragon's Arrow. We also are going to be seeing the Ancestral Healing from Rhaegar coming out onto Dynouh with the Farseer's Blessing, getting extra healing. That's a Lightning Breath, and it takes down Dynouh. Lightning Breath continues on the Bad Benny. The no control from Hogger. Bounce. Will take down Lunara. And it seems like Urel and Rhaegar are the last two to defend this. We do currently have Dragonite moving in towards core. It does seem like Copen will have a little bit of a scuffle over there, but yeah, Dragonite and Hogger end. I think they're just trying to literally get the Penta. Ardent Defender gets activated. Diablo throwing. Report Diablo for feeding. Root onto Rhaegar on the left side. Hanzo goes down as well. But Dragonite wins the game for the side of Team Disciple. And I gotta be honest, chat, I thought we were heading into a map 3. I thought, in my head, Team Dynouh had that. But it's Heroes of the Storm. You can't count a team out. And a beautiful hallway fight that turned out insanely good for Team Disciple. And not only that, check out that Hanzo damage. Can we get some nices in chat for our Hanzo player out here? Beautifully done. So let's get set up for our fourth and final best of 3. We've got Team Disciple taking Dragonshire. We're not done with Team Dynouh. We're going to be seeing Team Dynouh versus Team Sven. So we're going to go ahead and roll out a block of ads when we get close to the lobby and stuff, because I do see that Kira is requesting a 5-minute break. So get your subs in. We are 20 subs away. If you have the availability to support the channel, it is very much appreciated. If you're not following the channel, why?